Welcome to today's session. This is another session for Healthy Diets for Africa, Agribusiness Accelerator program, pitching event. And my name is Benedict Isiao from FSPN Africa. So today we have Mary Ngugi. Mary Ngugi is the founder and CEO of Momix Enterprise, and they Momix deals with value addition and which is looking at the post-harvest management. So let us dive straight into it to know more about Momix Enterprise. So just to take you uh, back, um, that triggered you to start the journey of Momix Enterprise.
Thank you so much, Ben. My name is Mary. I'm the founder of Momix Enterprises. So, what led to being born of Momix Enterprises with a brand name Crunchy Root Sweet Potato Crackies? It's because I come from a place in our community. The place I come from, we farm sweet potatoes, and I have seen the pain the small scale producers, farmers, small scale farmers are going through when it comes to the post harvest losses of the sweet potatoes. The sweet potatoes, once they are harvested, the root has got a very short shelf life. So it has got a shelf life of less than a week. So you can imagine the pain of seeing hard and produce going to rot because they cannot be sold in time, or there is no market for it. So seeing the pain of the producers, of the farmers, and also when you go now to the market, and especially the snack market, there are no healthy snacks. So the snacks out there, they have artificial additives. Either they are made from corn. So I also identified a gap in the snack market whereby consumers are also looking for healthier snacks for their families. So you can see the irony here. Farmers are experiencing losses of their produce, that is the sweet potatoes. At the same time, there are consumers who are looking for healthy snacks on the supermarket shelf. So that is where now, that gap, it's where now the crunchy root comes in. So that's how we came up with the idea, born from my little kitchen, of transforming now the sweet potatoes into a healthy snack alternative in the market. So by doing the sweet potato crackies, we are offering a new revenue stream to those small scale farmers, as well as offering a healthy snack option in the market.
Talking of offering a healthy snack product into the market, uh, how uh, how are you penetrating the market? We know for new enterprises, especially in the value addition, it's quite challenging to get the market equity. How are you ensuring that you are penetrating the market that is very competitive?
Thank you so much. So first I would say we started the production of the sweet potato crackies last year in April. Yeah. So that's when we started the production. The first we first produced the product in April last year. So we did our market research. We would take the product out there to see the acceptability of the snack. We received a very positive response because consumers were looking for a healthier snack. Number one, the uniqueness of our product, because sweet potato crackies is a blend of sweet potatoes and ripe bananas. It's a snack fit for someone who doesn't love to consume wheat-based snacks. So you see the acceptability of the health conscious consumers was quite high. So that's how we went ahead and got the product certified by the Kenya Bureau, right? So since last year, I'll tell you let me show you by the numbers how we are able. Let me show you by the numbers how we have been able to in terms of the revenue. So you see how we are able to penetrate the market. So we started last year. That is the second quarter of 2024. Sorry. So the first quarter of 2025, we were able to generate a revenue of over 300,000. The second quarter we were able to generate around 600. No, yeah, the last quarter of last year, that is from October, November, and December, because we attended a lot of exhibitions, trying to get our product and out there. So we made a revenue of over 600,000. That is last year. This year, that is the beginning of 2025. That is when we started now venturing into the supermarket. So now venturing into the supermarket is a whole new world of trying now to introduce our products on the supermarket shelves. These are quite the demand is quite positive, and at the moment as we are talking, you see we launched the product last year. As we are talking now, the product is in 6 supermarkets. Yeah, so we have seen repeat sales.
Congratulations. Yes.
And we are also selling online through a platform called TwoShop. So in terms of penetrating the market, seeing that we started our production last year in April up to now, then it is always easier to penetrate the market when you have a unique product, because this is our own innovation. As far as we have done our research, no one else is doing what we are doing. It is our own innovation, and consumers are looking. We came up with a innovative product that consumers are so much in love with, because it's a healthy snack. It's a blend, as I have told you, it's a blend of sweet potatoes and ripe banana. And people are running away from wheat flour. So the acceptability of the product is quite positive.
Yes, it's quite coming out loud that you are leveraging also on digital platforms to increase market access, as well as doing market research as something that
Yes.
is guiding you in terms of making decision to scale up. So you have mentioned that you have gone to a number of exhibition. Now your product is also scaling to supermarket you around your production area. So what is this one unique story that you got from one of your customers that has enabled you to now improve in terms of what you are producing, also to scale in terms of diversification?
Thank you so much. So one unique story is when I met a client who had a problem, who had been advised by the doctor that they're supposed to take gluten-free products. And whenever this client will go to the supermarket shelves, the cookies, the queen cakes, so it was so hard to find a product that suits them. Yeah? And also many stories from consumers, and especially those who do not want to add weight and they want to snack. Yeah, because you see, there's this whole thing of when you consume a lot of wheat, you add weight. So because there's our sweet potato crackies, number one, they are baked and they do not have flour. Yeah. So getting those positive stories from consumers, like, is this gluten free? Then it suits me. Also, this one, you see the sweet potato, it's a complex carbohydrate. So they would say this would help me to maintain my weight or not to add weight. So what motivates me to, when you see the health conscious consumers very keen and very careful on what they are putting on their stomach. So that's what keeps us feeling like we want to keep doing what we are doing. Like at the moment, what we are working on, we are also working on cassava crackies.
Mhm.
Cassava crackies is a snack whereby cassava, it's a blend of cassava wheat, and
Mhm.
then we mix with the seeds, either simsim seeds, chia seed, or flax seed, and then we dehydrate them. No frying, because we still want to diversify in the line of offering healthy snacks.
You have mentioned about diversification and also the solutions that with challenges that is facing a number of people who have tolerance to, to gluten. So, have you considered at Momix to explore market opportunities around nutrition outlets like nutrition shops as well as hospitals which are offering nutrition services? Have you considered that market that looks like untapped?
Yeah, thank you, Ben. Look, let me give you an example. Last week we visited. There's a shop that offers a range of healthy snacks targeting health conscious consumers called Healthy You. Maybe you've
Mhm.
ever heard about it.
Mhm.
So
Yes,
Healthy You, yeah, it has got around 15 stores around Nairobi. And then we got, and they accepted to stock our products. So as probably in the next 2 weeks, there are still some few forms we are supposed to fill here and there. So that's another platform we've gotten that whereby now the health conscious consumers can be able to get their product. The other platform we are also trying to reach is um those who are the stores
Mhm.
around gyms, around around the gyms, and specifically targeting those who love to do healthy snacks as they go to the gym, as they do their exercises. It's another platform we are also targeting. And
Mhm.
though the greatest, I would say, even as we seek more market out there, because the demand is high, the limitation now comes in when it comes to the production equipments that we have. Yeah, the
Mhm.
production equipment that we have, that because we use a manual device that can only produce in a day, it can only do between 100 and between 100 and 150 pieces. Yeah.
Mhm.
So even as we look for more market in institutions like, maybe as we are saying, maybe the hospitals, we are being limited by the production equipment. So we are still thinking of how we can get the equipments. When the equipments are in place now, we can be able to expand to more market and target such institutions.
Capacity, sometimes demand can outweigh capacity in
Mm.
terms of production and processing, and could limit how far you can go in terms of supplying to meet the demands. So you mentioned earlier uh, the sales range that you have been able to make in different quarters. So since you launched the product, that shows that you have been making sales. But
Mm.
how many people? Uh, how many people can you say you have been able to reach with your product? And what are you looking at in the next 1 year and 4 years to come in terms of making sales?
Thank you. So I would mention, like, uh, last year we launched the product in April last year. So that is the second quarter and the third quarter of 2024. We managed to sell over 5,000 pieces of 200 grams packets of the sweet potatoes crackies. Sorry.
Mhm.
So last year, that is, we managed to sell over 5,000 pieces of 200 grams packets
Mhm.
of sweet potato crackies. We sold them through exhibitions, and that's how we even met with the FSPN And maybe I may say I was featured by the FSPN in Women's Day. I got featured by FSPN on Women's Day that day, and I was so much grateful because of the recognition of what we are doing in terms of mitigating the post-harvest losses faced by small-scale farmers. So last year we managed to sell between those second quarter of last year, we managed to sell over 5,000 pieces. And this year that is now since January to now April, June, we have been able to sell over 1,000 pieces of 70 grams, because the small packet is what we are selling through the supermarket. So I can say we are making sales. Then you had asked about what we are looking forward to in the next 1 year, right?
Yes.
So we are looking forward to penetrating more market. So far we've got 5 to 6 supermarkets we are supplying to. So by the end of this year, now we have brought on board another supermarket with the around 15 branches around Nairobi. That is the Health U. So we are looking forward to, by the end of next year, we will be able to have scaled to around 30 supermarkets. And apart from just supplying and getting our products in the supermarkets, at the moment we have been able to employ 3. Yeah, I have 3 staff, myself and 2 others. One who helps with the production, and there's another one who helps in marketing. So I'm also looking forward to, in the next 1 year, to have increased employment from 3, as we are now, to around 7. And also, I'm also looking forward to bringing. At the moment, we are working with one supplier, that is a small scale farmer who supplies us. So I'm also looking forward in the next 1 year to bring on board another 2. So by the end of in terms of another 1 year, so we are looking forward to making impact in terms of sales, employment, and also supporting the small scale farmer.
Is exciting and truly creating impact, especially in creating employment for the youth, is something good, something positive that will ensure that the youths get something to do, get to learn new skills, and also have something in their pockets to make sure that
Yes.
they are able to feed as well. Um, you have also mentioned you want to increase the capacity in terms of your suppliers. So currently you are working with one supplier. So how are you ensuring that you're also meeting the standards of food safety and your products are safe for consumption outside in the market?
Thank you so much. So what we do, sorry,
What we do
with the production, we do our production from a facility. Yeah. We do our production from a pay-per-use facility. So what I do, I take my equipment there. The small device I use to do the production. Yeah. The small device I use to do the production, because it is a clean facility, because I'm also trying to evade I'm also trying to evade the legal requirements that comes with setting up a company, and especially for a small entrepreneur. Yeah. So what we do, it is just actually I've just come from there, and since they do not have the production equipment for doing the crackies, so what I do, I carry my small device. Yeah. So I carry my small device. What I make use of from their space is the baking equipment. That is the oven. So what I do, I use my small equipment to produce the noodles, and then I bake them I bake it from their oven, and then we do the packaging from there. And then once we do the packaging from there, I'm able to distribute now to the supermarkets. So that is how we are able to ensure the standards in terms of hygiene are met.
You also mentioned that you are working with you're supplying your product to the supermarkets. So have you been able to face any challenges in terms of the legal requirements? I know some of the supermarkets uh, request for some registration documents, certification documents. Have you faced any challenges with that? And also to add on that, if you have any certification, did you face any challenges in the process of acquiring them?
Thank you. Thank you, Ben, for that question. I would say when we were doing the certification of KEBS, when we were doing we were in the process of getting KEBS certification, the reason as to why I looked for a facility whereby it's like the facility I use is a facility like Kildi,
Mhm,
whereby they also facilitate KEBS certification. Yeah, because for a product to be certified, you have to show KEBS that you have a complete company setup,
mhm,
and you have also met the legal requirements when it comes to licenses and other things like that. And you see now it becomes difficult, and especially for a small entrepreneur.
mhm,
So I didn't face this challenge when it comes to CAPE certification, because I also used that facility because they facilitate the CAPE certification. So that's where I used their space to get the CAPE certification.
mhm,
The other thing, getting the product in the supermarket, I would say I have not, in terms of the certificates that are required, I have not seen any challenge, because all they require is a CAPE certification certificate that your product has CAPE certified, and the other thing they would require is that you are a VAT compliant. Those are the only two things they look at. So the greatest challenge I would say I'm meeting at the supermarket, it's they require, there are some supermarkets that require that you supply for a period of 3 months.
mhm.
You supply for a period of 3 months, and then they will pay you in 90 days. So for a small entrepreneur like me now to keep the shelves, uh, replenishing our product on the supermarket shelf on credit, and
Mhm.
especially when I have the limitation of finances now, that is where I'm facing the challenge, because you cannot be able to push them and tell them, I cannot be able, I'm not, you cannot, you work with their terms. If they tell
Mhm.
you they are paying you after 90 days, you have to keep supplying. So in terms of the finances to keep the product running, and that's where I'm meeting the challenge.
Um,
Yes.
you are working with the, you are embracing a digital, also embracing digital space, especially in the market, working with to shop. How what is the model that is quite advantageous when it comes to working with partners like to shop digital platform? Uh, and to connect with that, uh, the barriers you're facing in terms of the business models, let's say in the bigger supermarkets, how, what measures are you putting in place to ensure that you're able to crack that barrier, to crack through that barrier?
Thank you. So we are leveraging on social media. So at the moment, we are working with Tushop. Tushop is a platform whereby I supply my product to them. I supply my product to their stores, and then they do the marketing. They do the marketing as they market for their space, as they market Tushop, like on Facebook, on TikTok. They are marketing my product too. So, because once they put that there is two shop, they have to place like there's crunchy roots, we have this snack, we have this product, we have this product, you can all get them from here. So by leveraging on those platforms, they are also increasing our sales. Like in a month, we would supply them like last month we supplied them with 40 pieces of crunchy roots, the
Mhm,
250 grams,
mhm,
the 200 the 200 grams we supplied 40 pieces to them. So by that's how we are able to increase our sales, by leveraging on online platforms like Tushop. The other thing that you have asked is how we are able to break the barrier when it comes now to the the terms of the supermarket when it comes to their mode of payment. So what we are doing at the moment, what I'm doing at the moment is I'm looking for those supermarkets that has no many branches. Yeah. I can give you an example, Ben. I lost a market, Chandarana. Chandarana has got 38 branches, and Chandarana would require that we supply our product in a centralized. They have a centralized location whereby you supply the product to them and then do the distribution to their branches. You can imagine the bulk that is required to be supplied by us, and you see the limitation we have of the production equipment. I told you the equipment that the manual device for producing noodles that we are using can only do the much it can be able to do is 150 pieces. And you see now they are requiring that you supply to their centralized place for them to supply to their branches. And when it comes now to the payment, they will pay you in 90 days. So I had to keep that aside. So how I'm able to penetrate, how I'm able to fight with those obstacles is by looking for the supermarket that has got that has no many branches. Like I can give you an example. Lista has got 4 branches. So I am dealing with the supermarket individually. So if the products are sold on their shelf and you see their terms are 21 days, if the product is sold on the supermarket, individually we are dealing with that supermarket. So at the moment as I grow, before I get to the point whereby I can be able to supply the big supermarket to their centralized location on their times, at the moment we are growing by supplying our products with supermarkets that have got no many branches.
Yes, thank you for elaborating how you are maneuvering to deal with the barriers in terms of capacity. So, what is your next big move in terms of increasing capacity?
So my next move is that I cannot be able to expand if I do not have the production. If I'm not able to have to get production equipment that can be able to make me or can be able to make us do mass production. We are limited by the equipment. So what we are looking for institutions. I'm looking for an institution whereby I can get the finances. If they can be able to finance us to get semi-automated equipment, and especially for the noodle making machine. If you can be able to get a noodle making machine, which can enable us now to produce from 150 pieces per day to at least 500 pieces per day, then now we can be able to expand on the market. Because at the moment, even if we look for the market and the demand is high, we are limited by the equipment. So until now, we are looking for ways, we are still working around it, that we get production equipment that can enable us to increase our production to meet the growing demand.
Yes, when you mentioned about looking for funding for your equipment, uh, have you been able to also immerse yourself in terms of building capacity in fundraising?
Thank you, Ben. So at the moment, what I'm doing and the next move I'm thinking of, at the moment I've got a loan I'm servicing. The loan I took enabled me now to purchase that small device that I'm using at the moment, and also helped me to purchase to facilitate the CAPE certification that requires some amount to get the product certified. So the amount I took as a loan enabled us to get now where we are, getting the packaging equipment, getting the product certified, and getting now the production equipment that at the moment we have. So I am almost done with the repayment of that loan. So maybe what I'm thinking of is getting a bigger loan, a little bit bigger loan that can enable me maybe to purchase now larger production equipment that can be able to now to increase our production. But now I'm still limited because the amount, you see, when I am assessed, I cannot be able I cannot be able to pick large loan that can enable me to buy the kind of equipment that I'm looking forward to purchase. So the even when I get another loan, I cannot get a loan that will enable me, it cannot holistically be able to buy the equipment that we have. So we are looking for a way, if we can get a grant that maybe can add into what I am looking forward maybe to get, I will be able to get all the production equipment that we need, and therefore we can be able to grow faster.
You have mentioned that Momix is looking at post-harvest losses. So, do you do in your enterprise like training to farmers when it comes to sustainable ways of production to ensure that also the environment around them is sustainable enough to ensure they are producing all year round?
Thank you. So when it comes to the production of the sweet potato crackies, we use a specific type of a sweet potato. And now because we use a specific type of a sweet potato, when we started, because there's a specific type we had to use, we had to order all the way from Kisii. So
Mhm.
what we did, we got a vine. I got a vine from the kind of a sweet potato we use. So we supplied this one supplier who supplies us with the sweet potatoes, the small scale farmer who does the sweet potato. So we gave him our vine, the kind of a sweet potato we want, because it matures faster, and it is powdish, it is yellowish. So we trained the farmer. This is how you're supposed to farm it. It does not require, you don't add fertilizer, don't add anything. This is how you're supposed to grow it. So in terms of sustainability, yes, the business is sustainable because the sweet potatoes are there all around the year.
Mhm.
Even though sometimes they are off season, the sweet potatoes are always available, and because the sweet potatoes are always available, consumers are there, they are looking for a healthy snack. So I can say the business is sustainable.
Yes, thank you. As at Momix, you are the CEO and the leader of your institution, and how are you ensuring that your team through your leadership is able to align with the innovative innovative ideas that you have and the innovations that you have at hand, so that you are able to scale your production and distribution of the sweet potatoes,
Thank
crunchy
you.
snacks?
Thank you, Ben. So at the moment, as I told you, we are working as a team of three. Myself, there's someone else who helps with the production, and there's another one who helps in marketing and standing at the supermarket shelves to merchandise the product. So, like for example, I may tell you, when I brought in this lady we are working with, Esther, she has a background in she has a diploma in baking and pastry.
Mhm.
So, what I did is just to take her through the training on how we are doing the production, in terms of uh, the innovative way we are doing the production, the healthy snack, and the formulas and the recipe. So in terms of keeping our product in line with the healthy line, so it's through the training. Yeah, it's through the training, and also the training of the one who is doing marketing, convincing the client and showing them how we are doing it, because the marketer has been here. She sees all the way we do our production from first to last. So she knows that the product is it's a healthy product, because in line with what the consumers are looking for.
Yes, thank you. Um, Mary, you have been a part of the Healthy Diets for Africa Agribusiness Accelerator program. And what are these the key lessons and knowledge gaps that you have been able to fix since you joined this program? And you can now, in a scale of 1 to 10, tell that this and this and this from the training has been able me to has enabled me to catapult the business in entirety.
Thank you, Ben. So number one, I would say it is leveraging on social media. Before I joined FSPN, I didn't know, and I had limited knowledge when it comes to leveraging social media when it comes to selling our product. So after the training, that's when I got the shop. Yeah, that's when I got them. That's when I got a way of getting the two shop platform to sell our product. And that way, as I had told you earlier, we are able to sell to them at least 40 pieces per month. So
Mhm.
that is FSPN, social media marketing. The other thing I would say it's about that stood out for me is the record keeping. Yeah, the record keeping. We were taught about financial management by FSPN team. It's an online. We will do the training was being done online. So that way, after the training, now I'm able to use an online tool whereby I am able to monitor my finances in terms of business growth,
Mhm.
monitoring the health, the financial health of the business, so that at the end of it, now in terms of when I require a loan from an institution, I can be able to show that we are making sales. So financial record